The story you're about to hear is true. It's a success story that shows what can happen when data and technology people work together toward a common goal. The year is 68 CE. The place, a small Essene community in the desert 13 miles outside of Jerusalem called Qumran. Many of the people living in the Qumran community have devoted decades of their lives to writing and preserving sacred texts about Judaism and early Christianity. They recorded the stories in ink, on parchment, animal skin, and papyrus. When they heard that the Roman army was getting ready to attack the settlement, they were tasked with coming up with a plan to preserve and protect thousands of valuable religious and historical documents from being destroyed. The technology available to store the documents consisted of clay jars 62 centimeters high and about 28 centimeters in diameter. The clay jars would be hidden from the enemy in natural limestone caves outside of the town. The technology of the day would have an impact on many different aspects of how the data was going to be managed. Plans and assessments had to be made. There was limited storage space and limited time. The head priest, who probably understood better than anyone the content of the scrolls, had to decide which information was the most valuable. What texts were deemed the highest priority? There were over 200 caves. Which caves would they use? Who could have access to the documents? How could he maximize the benefit of the documents to his sect while minimizing the risk? It was quite a task for a data management team 2,000 years ago. But they were able to store, protect, and preserve 950 documents before Qumran was destroyed by the Roman army. Today, instead of clay jars and limestone caves, our data, text, images, video, and more is nearly entirely stored electronically using digital technology. And the relationship between technology and data remains similar. Technology is concerned with creating and managing infrastructure systems to store and distribute data. Data managers are still making plans and assessments about what data is valuable and taking actions that will maximize the benefit to the organization while minimizing the risks. Since the beginning of recorded history, technology management and data administration have gone hand in hand, but managing technology is not the same as managing data. Organizations need to understand and appreciate how technology influences data to prevent allowing it to influence their data decisions. Instead, decisions about technology should be made in accordance with data needs that support business strategy. Data management is highly dependent on technology and intersects with technology management, but it involves separate, non-technical activities. Data management plans and coordinates resources and activities to meet an organization's goals. Technology management is necessary for effective data management, but managing technology is not the same as managing data. IT plays a role in managing data, but data management is an interdisciplinary function and goes beyond the scope of technology. Technology plays very specific roles in overall data management. Requirements for data management and technology management should be based on business operations that generate or use data, as well as the requirements of the individuals and processes that use data. The challenge is getting people with a broad range of skills and perspectives to recognize how the pieces fit together and how data management and technology management intersect with the work of other parts of the organization so that they successfully collaborate and achieve common goals. The relationships worked 2,000 years ago, they still work today.